Okay, guys, how are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing well. Yep, I know, I was muted. I'm doing well. How are you guys doing? There's nothing. We have to start streams with it being a bit muted once in a while. Hey, Danielle Del Piano, how are you, man? Hey, Calamity, welcome back. Joe Mako, PK Ethan, Godspurs, I'm well. How's the family? How's your family doing? My family is doing well. Everyone's the youngest is now becoming extremely naughty according to everybody in the family. It's like yep. So apparently around me he's okay. Around the rest he's extremely naughty, so go figure. Yeah. So yeah, I don't wanna say anything about it. Happy Friday, man. Neil, how are you? Claudio Almeida, long time no see. How are you, man? Hope you're doing well. I haven't seen you in a bit. Okay, so what are we doing today? Essentially, today is gonna be an interesting day. Okay, I'm not seeing Football Manager 21. I'm seeing Football Manager 12 in my head at the moment for some strange reason. Yeah. It'd be interesting if I could go like, okay guys, we're playing Football Manager 12. I think I did that once before on just for the fun of it. I went and played a really old version of Football Manager. Now I want to try and see if what save we're gonna be doing today. Now there have been I asked you guys what save would be. Where should I go? Scotland, England, or wherever I feel like going. Yeah, you're always trying to learn with something new. Well, that's always a good attitude, Claudio. I have the same attitude towards stuff. For me, I think with this game, I like to do stuff like try different things out. I mean, like, granted, I make mistakes as well. I mean, I'm not claiming that I'm the best at the game, but I kind of try different. I like this one of the reasons why I like Game Changer. Because when I do Game Changer with you guys, I see different saves, and sometimes it's easier to go in and go like, oh no, he doesn't know what he's doing, you know. But when I look at some of the saves, I have to step back for a while because some of the approaches can be quite interesting. And if they work, yeah, why not, right? Yeah, man, if FM12 comes out, if I start playing FM12, people are going to ask me about the game and where it's popping in from and what game this is. It'll be very, very interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder how the stream is appearing to you guys, because personally for me right now, if I was watching because I'm not a partner yet, so I can't remember with YouTube because I'm a partner on the other channel, right? So with YouTube being a partner, quite straightforward. You know, I know my shows with YouTube. With YouTube, I understand that I'm partner, so there's not much issue. Okay, all right. 108, okay, that's fine, I guess. Yeah, with YouTube, I get transcoding. I should be fine. Yeah, I just want to go and check it out. There's no right way to play football, is there? I mean, like, okay, and I mean, yeah, I definitely don't have the best knowledge when it comes to real football. I don't claim to be like a real football, like, stuff, whatever, he knows everything about real football. No, there are people out there who are professionals, who actually, I'm just applying like what I my interpretation. But the thing is this, there are certain things that we can see in the game. When we see these things in the game, in real life, we need to be able to apply them into the game of Football Manager. Otherwise, we get lost. And it brings me to my first point. There are a lot of people complain that there's somebody who popped in and on the comments on YouTube and said the instructions, FM, the team instructions and the play instructions that are explained by FM are all wrong. My point is that they can't give you a complete explanation, because this is one of the reasons why I like to do the shows the way I do them. Like sometimes I take a tactic with one team, right? And then I will, because I don't believe that there is like a bespoke way of playing, right? So you don't go in there and take one tactic and it's bespoke to every single team, meaning that you can use the same tactic with every single team. Just the game doesn't work that way anymore. And you just have to look at the team that you have at you at that time, and then while that tactic and the system makes some sense, you'd have to go and you're gonna have to make tweaks to the system to fit the players that you have and also the league that you're playing in. Somebody actually compared me to Nap and said we're doing the same things. I was kind of like, what the hell? I don't do what Nap is doing. Nap is, he's dumping, he's offering tactics to the world. I mean, I'm not begrudging what he does. He does a fantastic thing for the community by offering tactics out, to everybody else. I only offer tactics out as a platform for people to use them, to go and then use them as templates and then go and make small changes to them. That's my goal, right? With tactics. So I hope people understand that. I don't believe there's a bespoke way of playing. I've always said that, which is one of the reasons why it took me so long, okay, to put tactics up for people. Like people used to ask me, why don't you upload your tactics? We can give it a go and this and this. And I'm like, I don't do that. I play Kashim Pasha. Everybody wants. No, Kashim Pasha, I think I want to play with. I'm going to play next week, right? I have a plan for Kashim Pasha. So I'm already started that plan with Kashim Pasha already. So it will appear it will be for the next thingamajig, I plan. Whatever, what am I saying? Thingamajig. Basically I've done a show for for Kashim Pasha, right? And I'm going to use that show to go on and kickstart the live stream with, because we got into a new channel. I haven't been playing for a long time, and I played about a season and a half while I was in quarantine. So we need an update. So I'm going to do that when I am next week. So probably on Tuesday or Thursday I'll release the video on the Busternet channel. And on this channel where we do live streams, and I'll be releasing a few more. We'll be doing a few more live streams. On Monday, we're doing a tactics one. On Wednesday, we will be doing a training one where you can bring in your saves, and then on tactics, you can bring your tactics. We're already planning something for Monday. Monday, I think we're gonna head on down to Discord. So we'll talk about what's happening on Discord, especially when it comes to a replication of one tactic. So I'll be using that. And then on the Busternet channel, I have a Game Changer episode coming. I have an episode with setting up of set pieces, indirect free kicks. And there was one more. I fell asleep just now, so I wrote the script out for the show, but I can't remember what I finished the script already, so we'll see what the next show is going to be all about. God, I was exhausted today. I had only had 2 hours of sleep last night. Yeah, so my sleep cycle is just all over the place. Since I came back, my mom passed away, so I just had this problem sleeping. So I'm having issues with sleep. So yeah, and I'm working out. So I decided to give myself a break today because I've been working out every single day. And so I told myself, take a break, try and get some sleep. So I went to sleep just now, and I managed to get 2 hours more. So that brings me my tally to 4 for today. Not that it's very helpful. Yeah, Jack. Discord is open to the guys who are members of the YouTube Busternet channel, right? And also to patrons of the channel. Yeah. What I try to do with Discord is pretty simple. It sits behind a gate. Because we want to make sure that there's a certain quality of, honestly, we just want to make sure that people come in, because once they do that the way they do, they tend to add value to the community. Yeah, in that sense, because people come in with wanting to try and learn something or wanting to get better, instead of just coming in, where are the tactics? Where are the downloads? There's so many other websites for that. Mircea Unguru Neo, how do we become one of my patrons? The link is in the description of this video. All you gotta do is, I don't even promote my Patreon anymore, man. So it's like, I know, okay, I'll just go get the link for you. I don't do that thing anymore. Like, oh guys, go to my Patreon, go to my this, go to my that. Stop doing that. Because yeah, I have reasons for stopping that. Okay, let me see if I can find my link. Become that's this. Okay, there we go. Okay, so there are two ways basically, right? So one is I'll just see if I can just copy paste this whole thing into the chat. Okay, all right, let's see if this works. I know. Okay, let's see if that works, right? Nope, doesn't work that way. It's too long, apparently. All right, so there's a limit. I've never known there was a limit to chat, man, which is good. Otherwise, you would have people just spamming chat, right? Okay, let's go. Okay, Patreon link incoming now. Okay, there we go. All right. Yeah. How do you find a good ball-winning midfielder support player? How do you find him? By scouting him, I guess. That's the best way usually. I hate to say that. How do you find? Risky. If you're looking for attributes, right? Then you're looking for basically for positioning, tackling, bravery, determination, work rate, some aggression, but don't go for 20 or 18, something high. Maybe sometimes about 12 should be enough. And then you want him to, because work rate is important, because the ball winning midfielder covers quite a fair bit of ground, so stamina is important. And then bravery is important because you just can't pick any player for that role. Because the ball winning midfielder also closes down near if you play him on support, right? I like that because you want to push him high up the pitch. So that's the reason why work rate is important, because he's going to be covering a lot more ground. Ball winning midfielders and support aren't so bad. They used to be in the earlier FM 17 and 16. I would avoid them like the plague, because they always would lead to a card, right, or a yellow card, or sometimes get sent off, and they would run all over the place. But I think in FM 20 they find FM 21 more than 20. They kind of tweak the decision making of some of these players. You will now notice in more cases than not that when a player picks up a yellow card, he's not likely to tackle nearly as much as he would when he hasn't picked up a card yet. So there's some decision making involved, so you might want to consider decisions as well, right? Because now I noticed that sometimes you can, quite a number of times already, I played the game because I had a strategy where I take a player off when he gets a yellow card. The only player I still get a bit wary about is the ball winning midfielder. Why? Because if he's already picked up a yellow card, he won't dive into a tackle anymore, right? So, and if he does, you're worried that he might get sent off. So, I the issue then becomes you want the ball-winning midfielder to dive into tackles. You want him to make those tackles. So you definitely have to take him off at that point. Which is one of the reasons why when you feel a ball-winning midfielder in your squad, make sure that you have another to take his place. Your squad should have at least 2 players with the capacity to win the ball, which is the reason why when you play with any system that employs ball-winning midfielders, you try not to use them in a 2-man midfield, right? So unless, okay, when does a ball-winning midfielder work in a 2-man midfield? It works when your other role is holding his position. Not necessarily on a defend duty, but maybe even a DLP on support will be fine. But the only way it works well is DLP with ball-winning midfielder, because the DLP holds his position. So while the ball-winning midfielder goes around trying to win the ball, the DLP is actually holding his position without you having to hit the defend duty so much. And then what you get is a very interesting way of playing, which is very akin to how Liverpool used to play a long time ago with Gerrard and Alonso at one point, right? So we had, I'm not calling Gerrard a ball-winning midfielder, so, you know, but I'm using him as an example of a player that used to close down opposition players higher up the pitch, and Jabi Alonso was behind him, and that's how they used to play. So that's what you're going to get with a ball-winning midfielder on support with a DLP on support, right, in a 4-2-3-1. So it's a very interesting one. So I'll be looking at the key attributes. Would be the very first one is bravery. If he has no bravery, he will not tackle. The second attribute you want is going to be positioning. If he's got no brains to know where he's supposed to stand, he's hopeless. The third one you want is mental attributes, the whole lot, because the whole lot of mental attributes are important. Things like anticipation, concentration are important. Why is anticipation important? The days where Football Manager was about anticipation only for defenders, for example, or was it, I can't even remember, I think it was defenders? Long time ago, people used to just think of Football Manager in terms of one attribute only, no more. Like, you know, those days, finishing and composure, that's it. But now anticipation is an important attribute, in the sense that this indicates whether a player is able to know what he's supposed to do before, you know, he has to do it. So that anticipation becomes important. So you got anticipation and concentration, and then you got decisions. Decisions, because he's got such a wide area of closing down, you want him to make the right decision at the right point in time. Does he go up to close down? Does he come back to help his team? So that is important, which is the reason why positioning is so important. The only attribute I would look at as a non-starter for him would be things like off the ball. You know, you don't need him. 4-2-3-1 maybe. I see, that's the thing about attributes again, right? Again, you have to look at the tactic you're playing with to understand why the attribute becomes important. In a 4-3-3, where you have 3 of them, then a ball-winning midfielder on support doesn't even need off the ball because you've got enough players around him. But in a 4-2-3-1, he might need off the ball because he's the only other central midfielder, so you might need him to make himself available for the pass. See, that's why attributes, the notion that an attribute, right, is there's only one attribute that's important is kind of nonsensical, because you have to look at the tactic and the way you're playing as well. Well, that was a long answer, man. I gotta learn how to cut these answers down to like a 30-second soundbite. But then if I give a 30-second soundbite, people won't, you know, I don't know whether you guys want a 30-second soundbite or a bloody professorial answer. Oh, you're using, so I answered your question? Wow. So I should stick to what I'm doing. All right, guys, here we go. My camera has decided to come in a bit late. Yes. So we're gonna go of all the stuff, right? This is where I like the part, enjoy the game the most, right? When I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. This is when I love it. This is the part of the game. This is when I am at my, you know, I'm happy, my happiest, when I screw shit, when I screw stuff up. I have not, hey Legend Lilio, I have not played with Dundee since beta. I'm touching this save for the first time since beta. Okay, so this is gonna be interesting, right? I could completely screw things up, and this will be fun. Have you ever done a tactic with two creative tens like Ronaldinho and Kaká behind a striker? Yeah, 4-3-2-1. The Christmas tree tactic. I did it on the. Let me go and get the link for the thing. Okay, it should be on my other YouTube channel. And the number of YouTube channels. Only have two. Come on, don't be such a donkey. All right, I'm talking to myself. I tend to be a donkey at times. Okay. All right. Oh, I like the fact that you guys are enjoying the first. I hope you guys found the first show useful. The one I just did on the Red Faro system. I shortened it down so you guys, it makes sense for you guys. There we go. Let's see. Rashid's tactic for whatever this is called. YouTube watch. Copy. All right. Okay, I just pop it in, right? Okay, there we go. That's the video you might want to check out. It's my Christmas tree tactic. It's got, you can play with two creative tens in the tactic. Because if you want to play two double creative tens, you're looking at the Christmas tree. And roles become secondary to the two roles. This is the part where this is the part where people get a bit confused. The roles ain't it. The roles are not, oh, I want a creative player, so therefore it must be a creative role. To some extent, that is okay, but you have to remember attributes are king, so the attributes do play a significant part in how that role actually plays. Which is the reason why FM guides, like if you ask FM to do a guide, they're gonna sit down there going, how do we write this? In fact, FYI, I have been asked by SI before to, go over a document before to see whether or not the words they used to explain something was relevant or accurate. FYI, I was the guy they asked, and I'm not an employee. Okay. It's so hilarious. Oh, guys, this is the craziest tactic I made. Remember Firestorm? Oh my god, I forgot this tactic, man. I'm with. Oh my lordy. Holy cow, this is when I was at my mentalist, craziest. Oh my goodness, me oh my oh gracious. So we had this in the bag, the counter. You know what we will do as well? We'll load something else in here. Out of curiosity, because you want to know, I mean, we'll have to bounce back at some point, right? Where's the Red Faro? This is tactics. Tactics. Red Faro. Okay, we're gonna pop in Red Faro as well. Okay, let's look at the training, right? So where are we with this team? Financially, we are definitely in trouble. Okay. Club vision, we've asked, this is one very funny way to start something. I'm asking for more. I'm asking for my wages to be asked. Oh yeah, it must be because I can't get many coaches, right? Training coaches. Oh, we got a. Apparently, I haven't really spent much time looking for the right kind of coaches either. Wow, this shows So I've got room for coaches, but I haven't gone out and signed anyone. Okay, so okay, but finances, we aren't like rocking it. Is either 200k. I'm not gonna go out there and sign coaches, not yet. Okay, let's not do that. Financially, I'm gonna send this number into the red. Look at where we're operating, man. Let's make some money first, huh? Okay, that's the plan. Let's make some money first. Okay, let's look at the under 18s. Do I have any potential players here? Done. Okay, training. This is definitely before the complete schedule. Yeah, this is definitely before the complete schedule. November. So let's go in schedules, custom schedules. Complete training program was already in here. Save. Okay, calendar. So pressing intensity, marking, modify. What the hell is this, man? Oh, I know. The reason why I would do something like this is because in the tactic that I'm using, right? Okay. The only reason why I will do this is because marking is not maxed out yet. See, this is another way I play the game. I don't know whether I explained it to you guys. Right. If I want a tactic to become tactically familiar, right? Now, I'm coming close to it being tactically familiar. The only two areas that are missing are marking and pressing intensity. So what I do is I go in there and I make a schedule like this, right? Sorry, not this. This, which has got those two areas only for me to cover. Okay, genius. That's nice. Oh, press. Okay, I'm not gonna mess with this. Yeah, this is correct. Okay, I just want to do this for a while. Okay, that's done. Okay, mentoring. Do we need to mentor somebody? Significance. Did I make any mistakes? Luke Bolton, second balance. Well, he's not really. Estimated effect from group light. Estimated influence of group light. So he, I mean, okay, but not a lot, right? This guy average none. Estimated effect from group none. He shouldn't be inside this group, right? He's got average influence on the group. They're affecting these two players, which is not too bad. Fairly determined. What is wrong with me? Get him out. Okay. Professional average effect on the group affecting these two. Okay, good. That's better. That's better, boys. Don't mix the party up. When you mix the party up, you get all kinds of really weird effects. You don't want that. Hey Peter, how are you, man? Legend, you saw a post the other day about using basic roles as CMS and letting attributes. I've never looked at the game that way before. Was it? Yeah, that's what I do a lot. I mean, I've explained that as well. When you play a generic role, you let attributes and you let the play instructions, basically your attributes and the player traits do all the talking, which is kind of cool. So if you're that kind of a player, put him there and let him play, right? Let the player do the talking, right? So yeah, I sometimes do that. See, sometimes you notice some of my types got CMS inside there. If you have players for that, go ahead and do it. In fact, the notion that you have to always specifically choose a role is a bit like, yeah. Don't fall into that. Okay, we gotta have Shanklin here. I think Shanklin is the target man, is he? And jumping reach is 10. No, who's the guy in our team that's got jumping reach, man? Squad. We gotta get to know this team again. What about double intensity? Okay, training is still. I like this, right? This is auto. It's easier, right? So you're fine. What about let's look at, I think support will have strength, jumping reach. Yeah. Okay, we're looking at strikers now. Okay, I couldn't load my game just now. It was in a spinning circle for loading forever. And guess what I did to get it to load? I actually went in and deleted one folder of tactics, one entire folder. Guess what? The game loaded. To keep telling SI, that's one of the reasons why it can happen. They go like, wow, it's not supposed to happen. The game is not supposed to do that. So we always start doing it to me. Louis Appiah. All right. Okay, jumping reach. Okay, good. Okay, we're gonna have to look at Appiah and bring him on. So we're gonna give him a start. Okay, so we got a target man inside there now. All right. This is not helpful. I hate this. Right, you gotta. Once it locks in and it goes on that name, you're stuck. Okay. Matt Smith or Appiah. I don't have Matt. Oh yeah, Matt Smith or Appiah. Correct. Oh, you guys remember? He's out for 3 to 6 weeks, so he can't play. Okay, we got Engash, we got Winger. This is an extremely attacking tactic. Extremely attacking. So I'm gonna make it even more nonsensically attacking. Stop. Yeah, let's just get out there and party, man. Play out a defense, hit the early cross, run a defense, dribble less, son. Okay. Counter press. Okay, fine. Highline, prevent short goalkeeper distribution. Okay. All right. Okay, we can. Bolton on the right, who's a winger, and Chalmers on the left, who's a winger. Let's look at what I did in some matches. Wow. Oh. So I haven't been using this tactic. See what happened here? We lost 3 games. Oh, look at that. We lost a lot of games. Wow, I beat Livingstone. That's 1 win. I know I made this asinine tactic, right? So yeah, let's plan. Let's see what we can do, right? So we got powers. Oh, dear Lord. This guy is 7. By the time he comes back to help us defend, we'd have already conceded 2 goals. Fuchs. Okay. All right. Let's just play this next game, right? Chances are we're gonna lose. But we're gonna see how badly I'm off, right, with this. We changed this tactic because it didn't really work the last time. It worked for a while, and then it did work for a while, I guess. But yeah. Far post, aiming for this guy, engage, complete forward. Okay, let's go. Let's just see what happens, right? Sigis could depart. Who's goalkeeper? Why would he go? Oh, because I haven't offered him a contract. I'm such a terrible manager. Okay, important player suggests promises. Let's go. Thank you very much. Oops. Okay. Qualifying for the Europa gives him money. Winning the Scottish Cup. Everything else. Top division, relegation, optional contract extension. Wow, this is all nice. Okay, good. You want more money? I can only give you that much. Okay. All right, done. If you want to go wide play, no, it won't work. Because you got two players that are kind of holding up the ball on both flanks. Who you're attacking the box with? Yeah. It's not going to work when BK Ethan. You need to have like somebody attacking the other side where the holding up is hanging on. The wide playmaker ain't about to do that. He's looking for other people to attack the box. We got two guys going, hey, I'm looking to give the ball to somebody. You also on the other side looking to give the ball to somebody. Okay. But we create all the space on one side, and then you want the other side to attack. So you have to do a flip-flop. Yeah. Peter, you're making me hungry. Had the veggie jalfrezi curry. Oh my goodness. Yeah. My wife did call me and she asked me if I wanted something to eat. Me being the ever-loving husband said, no, it's okay, darling. And yesterday I had this awesome workout, right? Okay, I worked out and I was talking to my trainer and I was telling my trainer, hey, okay, I'm going on a no carb diet for about 2 weeks, right, while I work out. So we're gonna do a lot of protein stuff and all that shit. And then I just had something to eat about 3 hours before the workout. Then I had no plans for dinner, so I was just gonna have a wheat meal sandwich, or a whole meal sandwich rather. And then my wife comes home. She comes home with a Cornish pastry, and she knows it's my favorite. So, and it's spicy even. So, man, I was like staring at the Cornish pastry for like a few hours. I just knew what my wife had done. An evil woman. I love her to bits for that, man. She's got a sense of humor, that one. She's got an amazing sense of humor. Andres Paul, we're going to use him. And the only problem with this is his composure, concentration, decision making might hold us back. So maybe we'll bring him on later. I was thinking of playing him here. Chalmers, he's better off there. They got Bolton. Bolton on the right. Maybe do we have any options? We don't have any options for Bolton on the right. Yeah, okay. So the reason why I'm looking there at Bolton and players like this is because I want the option to use defensive-minded players there. Paul McCullen. Okay, I remember you. Yeah. Yeah, man, I love Cornish pasty. It's like when I went to England a few years ago, right? Man, I think I was in Cornwall somehow. So it is Cornish pasty. I was just sitting there going, one more. So I loved it so much. Okay, it's one of my favorite things to eat in the whole world. All right, so escape. We're gonna watch this on excuse me, guys. We're watching this on 2D. I haven't been playing this tactic for a really long time. Okay, so this is one of those insane systems that I have. Right, you either fall flat miserably, right, which is I'm definitely falling flat miserably. Let's just put it out there, right? Okay. I'm gonna come in here and just close these guys down. High impact. This is a high impact tactic on my ego. Yeah, my wife is like that. Your wife is like that as well, Peter. Yeah, man, why can't the women just leave us be? Hey, she does this all the time, okay? She knows I'm working out. She knows I'm on a diet. And then she'll tell me, honey, we're going for, and then she'll do a weekend. She does this like, subtly. She makes plans and she knows I will want to go. And it's like dinner at some, nice little place which has got really nice food. Okay, that's good so far. All right, we're defending. Wow. I remember this tactic had this ability to score really quick goals, but I was, after all, taking advantage of the match engine. Something about the match engine, I was taking advantage of that. However, things have changed, right? So those things that I was taking advantage of don't work anymore. The only things that still apply, probably set pieces, right? They will still work. Like defending after a set piece. That always works. Oh no! What a defensive save, man, there. I'm trying to make a tactic with the AML and AMR as the main scorers. Yep, okay, cool. All right, let me just watch this first. Unlike or in like Liverpool in real life. Liverpool aren't scoring in real life on the flanks, are they? Come on. Oh, nice save. But I feel someone would have succeeded in this and could teach me. Fly season, when you learn that, please go talk to Klopp. Essentially, if you want the two to score, two things you need to do. First, you cannot be playing on a high line of engagement. Don't play on a high line of engagement. Play on a standard line of engagement or a deep defensive line. Deep line of engagement. But standard line of engagement is probably going to be enough for most people. Okay, so do that because the rest are a bit more challenging to pull off. Like deeper lines are fun, but you got to be thinking about things like tight marking and hard tackling because you want them to crunch into that space. So usually the way that these systems score goals, or you get those wingers to score goals, is they hit them on the transition. So you're trying to break teams down in this zone. Yeah. So when they have the ball, so when you're paying attention to your transitions, you have to see if the AI is attacking, you're actually winning. They're attacking, they're building play up. You're winning the ball in the mid, because you divide the pitch into 3 thirds, right? You got your defensive third, your middle third, and your final third. You're winning the ball in the middle third. That's the first and most important thing, right? Okay, so in order for you to do that, your line of engagement is the one thing that you're aiming for. The second thing is, if you want, you can also do something that is also, it's a bit more interesting. Now, you want your play to be faster. You don't want to spend too much time building up play because you want you don't need everybody to get into the box. You don't need the entire team to attack the box. You need about 3 players to do that. To do that, to have that 3 players attacking the box, you could look at small flex. This is one time when I say your team shape is important. Your fluidity should be flexible or structured. Okay, so nice movement from the boys. Come on, now we can watch this in sideline mode. Now we're confident, eh? Some short corner. Just when I changed it, right, short corner looks like shit. So you're looking at flexible or structured systems. So your role in front should be a player that your role in front can be somebody who drops deep. So you're looking at just a few roles that drop deep from the top. You don't want somebody who is always in the box because you want the space vacated so that others can attack. Like that. Dundee United have scored their first goal. Look at this. This is a nice goal. Boom. What a ball to Chalmers. So you want, you can play with, okay, this is the interesting part of getting those guys to score. Inside forward. You can play a very basic one, so they all drive in. So you want is a system that's a bit wider. Now, why this is going to be fun? Why wide? Because the ball is always going to go to be played down the flanks, right? So you're encouraging your players to use more of the flanks, and then they'll be driving in. Then you do not want to play with wing backs. You want to play with fullbacks. Why? Because fullbacks play the. Okay, I'm going to do a video on fullbacks for you guys. Why fullbacks are the best choice in Football Manager 21 as opposed to wingbacks. So you want to use fullbacks instead of wingbacks because fullbacks will really will really help the guys who are running, right? Because they will play the pass from here, this area. So this line is where the fullbacks are going to play the pass from. Something your inside forwards are going to enjoy because they're going to go this way, right? Yeah. That was an intentional pause, guys. That was an intentional pause. I paused that intentionally so that, you know, it created a dramatic effect. It's 2. It's the Firestorm system is still working. Unbelievable. Ding 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 ding. It's unbelievable. Seagris plays it out to Bolton. Bolton takes it out, plays it out to Chalmers. Oh man, if Chalmers had gotten there first, it would have been another goal. Nielsen now slides to Fuchs. Clark is one touch passing out to the flanks. Bolton looks early for McNulty. McNulty can't finish the chance. Oh my goodness, they are just playing it like kings, man. Kings! Dundee United. Fuchs is offside. So now we can think of resting some of these boys. Okay. Luke Bolton having a torrid game at 6.4. So we'll have to try somebody else out. Paul McMullen, 15. He has the acceleration, right? The only problem right now is you want these players like, okay, why is Logan Chalmers playing so well? Bravery to go in and to get to. He's fast enough. He's fast enough. See, look at that. His acceleration is more than enough to make up for his anticipation. All right, his decision making is a bit wonky. But who do you want to play on the right? Okay, I'm gonna put this guy out. Liam Smith. Okay, for Luke Bolton. Logan Chalmers, we're gonna take him off and put on Adrian Spore. Oh man, this is not gonna be something that he likes. He's already scored 2 goals. He wants to score his 3rd. Lawrence Shanklin for McNulty. All right, done. Let's call them up. Okay, question from Legend Liu. I'm gonna answer your question very soon, Legend. Just want to make sure that I'm spotting the transition correctly. Pierre, okay, the idea was good, but this joker I just brought on didn't read it at all. We must consider a goal, man. It was not Appier's fault. This is where the commentary is absolutely wrong. Appier did exactly what was expected. His pass may have been wavered, but if you notice, the player wasn't in the right position. When you said in possession team instruction, do you imagine it as you're building up play from the back, the opposition have just had a chance and the boys with a goalkeeper? Wow. I don't understand that question. When you said in possession, do you imagine it? Possession team instructions, right, is when you have the ball, right? So, but you have to be very careful with this. As I had to there's certain, it's not totally when you have the ball. Chalmers scores, right? See, we had a funny feeling he was going to score. He gets his hat trick. Let's give him a standing ovation, man. The guy gets a bloody hat trick. Yeah, I'll explain team instructions and why it's not not entirely with and without ball, because they had to create the tag. Because in the old days we didn't have the team instructions were not set up that way, right? Because it was like for the whole team under all circumstances. But because SI wanted to make create the tactical creator so that people can think of, because They needed people to start thinking in terms of transitions, which is why I ought to know because I was in the team that created the tactical creator, right? So I will explain why if your starting assumption is when we have the ball, then you might want to be a bit careful. I mean, it's a good starting assumption. However, you have to think about those team instructions as well. Guys, Dundee United, we have done it, man. What did we do? Just let's remember this, man. We didn't play too wide. That's good. Hit early, focus, play the middle, standard tempo, dribble less, brother. You dribble less. Correct. Yeah. I dribbled less. Firestorm. Save the tactic. 4-0 win from Dundee United over St. Johnstone. They never stood a chance. The hurricane from Dundee United came. Reynolds out to Sproul. Place it back to Reynolds. The ball playing defender. Doesn't have to do anymore. Chalmers. What a performance from him. It was Sproul came in and scored a goal. All right. Oh, this is just the Bedford Cup, is it? Oh, shucks. I thought it was a league match. Save the game. Maybe during the Bedford Cup, they brought in the youngsters and we look too good. All right. Let's look. Or do you think of it more as you want the ball in the middle pitch? You know, the team starts up with direct passing, high tempos. I want to hit the ball. However, would this make sense? It also is setting the defensive ship. Okay. All right. You got to think when it comes to all these instructions, right? Okay. I know this says in possession. So people naturally make the assumption, oh, it's with ball and without ball. Wrong. Don't do it that way. It's a bit like for example, here, high line of engagement, high defensive line. This is one very good example. The defensive line itself is how far your players will be when, in order for the defensive line to kick in, right, it starts off with how far away your players are when your team has the ball. So that when you lose the ball, you have a further distance to travel back. So that's where the defensive line is. So it's not technically purely an off the ball thing, right? Because it starts out with the possession and then ends with out of possession. So this is a bit of a conundrum for them to have solved, right? So they just left it. I think the best place was out of possession to put it in. Defensive width, for example, yeah, this is your defensive instruction. Use offset trap. Well, this is when you're attacking, right? Yeah, because the offside trap is the position your boys are going to be standing. They're standing in a line when you have the ball, right? And then when you lose the ball, they trigger the offside trap. So that's the thing. Use tighter marking, prevent short goalkeeper distribution, stay on feet, and then all this, right? So your question was, when you set possession team instructions, so now if you go to your in possession team instructions, now all these instructions, okay, now they affect the way you play, right? This is technically the style comes from this, right? So this is your line of engagement, like how far up the pitch do you want to press, right? So this works with your in possession instructions as well, because you got to think of it in these terms. Your players are going to be higher up the pitch, right? See, I've got a lot of attack duties. So 1, 2, but this is what I was thinking of when I created this tactic. So 1, 2, 3, 4 attack duties. These guys are going to be damn high up the pitch. When we lose the ball, they won't have very far to. They'll already be there. Like, with counter pressing on, they might press even higher. So that's how you affect this instruction. Okay. But I don't imagine when you say building out play from the back, the opposition just had a chance and the ball is with your goalkeeper. When the ball is with your goalkeeper, it's the role that you pick, right? And this instruction, play out defense. So if you pick the goalkeeper and you ask him to throw the ball or play short, that's what the goalkeeper is going to do, because it comes from here. When the goalkeeper is in possession. So this is the instructions that tell the goalkeeper to do what to do when he has the ball. So that's where you have to be thinking. And sometimes you pick direct passing high tempo. So I want to hit the opposite quickly after I won the ball. How would this make sense to Johnstone? Now, picking direct passing and high tempo is a style of play you want to play. It's independent of what the opposition are doing. However, if you were to play Like in my system, right, it's structured, right? And I'm playing on a higher mentality, but I have wingers on attack, right? So because these guys are wingers and this is a regista and this ball playing defenders, they're gonna look for these ball playing defenders play risky passes, right? So they'll look for wingers. So these guys will most likely play the wingers, but I try to funnel the ball to these two, and so it becomes either these two look for the wingers or these two look for the wingers, because what we have is player defense. So if I took this off, chances are sweeper keeper will play the ball here, sweeper keeper will play the ball here, right? So when you play the direct, if I wanted to notice, I didn't play direct. My style wasn't direct, right? If you notice, right, it looked very direct, but I wasn't playing on direct. I wasn't playing fairly wide. I was just playing the standard narrow width because I don't want my players standing too far apart because I know these rows are going to hug the line. So what I did was I just increased the tempo, which means I don't waste too much time for the rest of the players to come in and join the attacks. With standard passing, it will be set according to the mentality, which is a bit more risky. And chances are with most of these players on standard passing, we'll be seeing something like this. Like some players on shorter passing. Look at this. This guy's taking more risks. He's on shorter passing still. This guy's taking more risks. This guy is definitely away. He's very attacking mentality already. And mixed standard just means mixed passing in this game, right? So decision making plays a part. So sometimes they'll play short little passes to keep the ball and then release the players in space. But I'm not playing. I'm only hitting early crosses, so they'll play the ball earlier. So I hope answer the question. Big Dundee will be happy. Yeah, man, that was a nice win, right? 4-0. What a win over St. Johnstone. But it's only the Bedford Cup second round. But we'll take it. Right? We'll take it. Right? We'll take it. Because they are 5th in the Scottish Premiership. Right? Thank God it wasn't a Rangers. Against Rangers, I'm definitely playing something different. Right? So, I only play Oguzan Tas. I only play short throw-ins. Is the only throw. Look, everything in this for me is everything is short. Short throw-in, short corner, short free kick. Man, short is too good to pass up. I had a game where Kashim Pasha played against. We played in the Turkish Cup final. Okay, we were 3-1 down in the Turkish Cup final. It was going to be the win that takes us, okay, into a position where we achieved the Ernst Happel challenge. 3-1 down. Okay. 3-2 came from a throw-in, short throw-in. 3-3 came from a short throw-in. Then I will leave the rest of the story unsaid. You have to watch the highlights that's coming up soon. So, like I said before many times, short throw-ins, short indirect wide free kicks, they're just too good to pass up. Some people might say they're all exploits, but no, I mean, somebody's got to play them, right? If not you, then who? If not me, then who? Right, so yeah, I've got to play them. Which two roles work well with two midfield? Depends on what you have in front, right? Justin, the thing about the roles in midfield is ideally what you want to do, like ideally what I try to do with my midfield too, is I want to make sure that these are two roles that either hold position or are able to control the space there. A DLP ball winning midfielder can work if you have the right players for it. So it all depends. Your starting question is a bit wrong. You should look at your players that you have and then ask yourself that question one more time, right? Because a lot of roles can work there. I've made it work with CMs, two CMs as well, two CM supports. It can work if you have great players. So it really depends on what you want them, what kind of players you have. Because if you look at my Dropbox folder, there are quite a number of tactics inside there. Yeah, and yeah, it's definitely. I would definitely say you need to start with the players first. You would think the one attacking the box would shot. The shot, but he never gets to the ball. Are you taking Joey with you to the next level? Ah, Peter, you're so smart. You're so smart. The temptation is there, man. The temptation is there. problem is, if I go to my next club, right, he comes with a big price tag right now. Because he asked for a... Joey asked for a clause to be inserted into his contract, which is a transfer release clause. I've already won the Turkish Cup. So now we are going to do the Kashim Pasha. From next week, we're going to be doing live stream with the Kashim Pasha because there's a big story there. Right? So I wanted my highlights video to come out soon. As in, you know, what have I done kind of thing with the save. So that's going to be something that I want to do. I don't remember. Somebody said online preferences. I don't know what's going on. Come on, why did they disable continue timeout? Timeout used to be a cinch. Okay, that was because disabled idiot. I definitely want to bring Joey with me. So Joey will travel with us all the way. That's my twist on the Kashim Pasha Earns Apple challenge. Joey is traveling. So that I'm trying to put that video up probably on coming Monday. I just finished working on the first part of editing that video. And then after that I've got game changer to do. I've got 2 more other videos to do. Yeah, few. Okay, man, it's Livingstone. Can we do it again? Second time asking. Can we do the same deed on this team as well? Nicky Clark. Yeah, we're going to use him. Logan Chalmers, man, what a game he had. How many goals has Logan Chalmers scored so far? Wow, he scored a total of 4 goals in 9 games. 3 of them came in. So far, Betfred Cup 4 goals in 4 appearances. 4 goals, 8 goals. My goodness, half his goals have come from the Betfred Cup. Is there a time when you would specifically think direct passing is required in a tactic? Yes. When the AI is playing 4-2-4 and I don't play a pass into space. Right. That's a time when I think direct passing would be good. Because if I'm playing structured, like and I'm attacking the flanks, then I will play direct passing. Okay, that's why I think of recruitment meetings. I attend the meeting and I leave the meeting. I don't think recruitment meetings aren't a big help in the game at the moment. Yeah, so I wouldn't bother with recruitment meetings. Shanklin form deserve. Oh, Lawrence Shanklin, Scottish call up. You deserve it, man. You're playing quite well. Training. Why would I want to train him as a complete forward? That's a lot of attributes for a player this old. Yeah, we're gonna focus on shooting. No, finishing and composure is pretty good. Off the ball is pretty good. Okay, his acceleration is not going to come in anywhere. Okay, we're gonna give him attacking movement. Off the ball, anticipation and decisions. Yeah, these 2. Yeah. So we'll improve his all-round tactical, his footballing intelligence on the pitch. So next game, so many recommendations. All right. Okay. Opposition instructions. Again, we're gonna do the back line like we do all the time. Press them. Then we're gonna tight mark 1, 2, 3. We're gonna Time up. 1, 2, 3. All right, done. Okay. Let's go, boys. Same team. I'm very nervous because this is like a league game, right? We just won the last game 4-0. So, on a high, we go into this game hoping Dundee United can beat Livingstone. All right. Oh, this is a great opportunity to show what the pundits think of you. Okay. Respond to the pundits. Yes, the boys are out. And they are away. We are wearing purple. I should get this jersey, man. Chalmers does it again. Oh, he just decides to kick into somebody. They're pressing the keeper. Keeper has no time on the ball. Has to clear. Has to clear. That's the reason why we have. See? That's the reason why I'm pressing the keeper, right? Notice the keeper didn't have much time on the ball, right? The moment he received the ball from the back pass, we put pressure on him. That's Serrano. He's in one of my teams. This guy is in one of my teams. Oh, what the hell is his name? McNulty out also. Bolton comes in, shoots again, forces the keeper into another save. They are just living dangerously. They are living dangerously, man. You're a god amongst men. Thank you for this. Oh, man. Thank you very much for your kind words. Nielsen, out he goes to, oh, nice passing to Bolton. Bolton brings the ball through. He's a winger on attack. He drives at the defense. You know, he can't. Now he has to hustle back because he's been told to. This, you know why he has to do that? Why did he do this? Look at this, right? Okay. This part, people don't seem to understand. I don't understand why. Okay, first time he's got closed down more, right? That's the first reason. The second reason is because of this. Where is it? We got time marking on these players. So I want him to, they will track zonally, right? So he gets back quickly into position. And then we've got, if the fullback come up, he's crossing the fullback. So he has to, he has got to chase that fullback down as well. Out he goes to, Chalmers can't get there. Austin Powers. When do you play high or very? When do you choose your... Guys, it's 1-0. We're away. Dundee United have done it again. Taken the early lead. Look at this. Look at the football, man. It's the Firestorm tactic. Over the top. The target man gets inside the box, waits for it to bounce off the ground. Only allows one bounce, and we have taken the lead. When do you play high or very high LOE? In fact, okay. When how do I put it? Okay. Ooh. You play a high or very high LOE when you have the formation for it. It makes when your formation makes sense. For example, in this formation, it kind of makes sense to play a high LOE. But I probably will not play very high LOE. Then I create too big of a gap, right? Then the gap between my attack, it was already risky enough that I'm playing like that. If I play with a very high LOE, what will happen is that the front group, right, they will go and press early. There'll be a gap in midfield, and then I have to worry about, oh my goodness, how am I going to defend this, right? If my players can't win the ball, or force, because what you're trying to do with an LOE is A, win the ball, or B, force the opposition to give up the ball, right, under pressure. So you use it for some formation. So you always use, you can use high or very high LOE for top heavy systems. The only problem now is, okay, the higher your LOE, the more challenging it will be for you to score. Because sometimes you end up camping. So you don't want to be playing a systems, you're gonna have issues, man, sometimes there. Man, you consider a soft goal. It's considered a really bad goal. This is a very risky tactic. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. We've got so many players forward. So many players forward. Okay, shouts. Fire up the team. I could lose this game because it's not like this is a superb winning tactic. Did I have dribble less? Okay, do I have this? Everything is correct. The mundo. I'm toying with it, dropping this slightly. But if I drop this, these two, oh, we're not gonna drop it. We're not gonna drop it yet. Because I'm playing with prevent shot goalkeeper distribution as well. Oh, dear Lord, we almost conceded a goal. Huh? You're listening to talk past about man, he was not tactically astute. Really? Then why did Barcelona copy his tiki-taka system? Wasn't he the one that started tiki-taka? Little known secret. The one-touch football that Arsenal was playing that took them all the way to the finals of the Champions League. Right, the one time they played so well. And they had Thierry Henry, where they played the Invincibles in that one-touch football. And he's talking about, I think that podcast is like, and I think I probably called in and shouted at him. Not that the problem with Wenger was he didn't change with the times, that's all, right? The other managers like Mourinho came in and he made, oh my goodness, look at this. Ouch. This is going to concede a lot of goals, man. Mourinho came in and he played a different style of football, right? Mourinho was a low block specialist. Right? He was a defensive block specialist. Yeah. I kind of disagree with that in a sense. The English game was always kind of, until Mourinho, the English game was kind of stayed, is the word for it, I think. We didn't have teams with a lot of variation in styles. I mean, I still remember Nottingham Forest played in the back then Division 1, right? So when Nottingham Forest came with the style of play, we have had some great English managers who brought their brand of football. Yeah, but to say that Arsene Wenger, I tend to disagree with that. In a 4-4-2 DM, what role should I have for my strikers? My DM strikers, well, in the DM system, I'll probably go with advanced forward and the easiest one is advanced forward and target man, right? That's easy. You can also go for advanced forward and poacher. But in a DM, with double DMs, I want to get the ball out quickly. I want it to go to those strikers. So having a target man there is kind of appealing because then the players have somebody to focus their attacks to, right? So that is, they should have scored. That was a nice layup. Shouts. Demand more. So yeah. Come on, Chalmers. In the box you go. Again, see how many of our players are attacking. We better not concede. Oh, they barely got that out of the way. Okay, who's playing badly? Okay, we got a short corner. Yeah, I think that they're talking nonsense. Arsene Wenger's what? Remember diets as well. Didn't he change the Appian misses the penalty? I mean, it was all, what was the diet for English footballers before that? Wasn't it chips and beer? He brought in a scientific diet to the dressing room. Oh man, that's sad. That's sad. I feel sorry for him. I think people have put an anchor around his reputation based on the last few seasons of Arsenal's performances. To that extent, yeah, he failed to change with the times. That's my only criticism of Wenger. But he was one of those first few managers, right? I still remember there was one of the great things of the manager is when players like Emmanuel Petit, the first time, who the hell is Emmanuel Petit or Patrick Vieira? Come on. He was brilliant at finding youngsters. And then he got involved as part owner of Arsenal Football Club. That's right. He has shares in the club. So the success of Arsenal was also kind of tied to his own self-interest. So the more money they had in balances and cash as a shareholder now, you know, better for him. So I was thinking to myself, man, I wish he had never been a shareholder. Bolter into the box, Chalmers header. Okay, we're not playing too badly. We're not playing too badly. Come on, demand more. I haven't made a substitution. Ooh, what a miss. Okay, we got 2 minutes. Not like it's gonna make the world of difference. I should have brought Shankland on. That's a problem. I made a mistake. Chalmers, Sproul, all these players, right? We had options on the bench. I took too long to decide. Powers, man, if those guys get suspended, right, we have a problem. We have no others. We have nobody else to replace those players. Come on, man, Livingstone. Dice. Our goals that we considered were kind of messy defensive transitions caused by our kamikaze attacks. That's the best way of explaining it. They couldn't even drink tea, yeah. Man, yeah, I know. That's why when people say, it's, oh, they did it! They did it! What a win! Oh my God, the generals have done it. Okay. Wait, what are we gonna do now? Man, I haven't had something like, I haven't done something like this in a long time, man. Play for set pieces, time wasting. Okay. Make a substitution change. Okay, we got 2 of them. This is going to be tough as hell. Tough as okay, address Pearl, 10, composure. We'll bring him on for Fuchs. Alright. Guys, could it be it? Could this be it, man? McNulty to Fuchs. Fuchs to Clark. Clark Black to Fuchs. Shankland. 1 touches into Bolton and Fuchs from there. The hero of the day. It's going to be a throw. Bolton with a long throw. Oh man, this is nonsensical. Set pieces, throw-ins. Doesn't this have a... I don't do long throws. Why is this here? This is all the early days stupid play. Okay, no. Load with team. I got 1 here. Liam short throw. Left. Right. This is Liam short. This is Liam short throw left. Alright. Liam short throw left. Throw in spotting left. Throw in short L. I mean, most of them are short. Almost all my throw-ins are short. Okay. Short throw left. Striker, no. We want this strike. I think the game is over, idiot. The game is over, and I want to change throw-in routines. Yeah, man, the game is over. We did it. We beat Livingstone. 3-2. What a finish. What a finish. Rangers, Celtic, Dundee United. Well done is the word, man. Well done. Okay, so we go back to our set pieces because I hate doing this. Right, so attack. Well, not this one. This one is just terrible. Okay. All right, we've got DM. Okay, who comes? So I got 3 defenders, right? So this is the central defender. All right, we don't want the central defender doing it. Okay, I'll just bring this guy in. Okay, central defender back here. Okay, DCL, DC, DMCR, striker. I'll put the other striker here. Edge of area swap. Okay, you attack the box. AMR, where are you? We have an ML and an MR. Okay, you come here. Okay. Done. Alright, you'll attack the far post. Okay, we've got a DMCL. Where's the DMCR? Okay, you come here. MR, that's fine. Because these are, you see, why am I going by positions, right? It's very simple. It's because this follows the tactic itself, right? So they're not gonna move away from their natural positions when they go attacking. So maintain all our natural positions. This is fine. Okay. I'm sure this is the one, right? At the air there's a mark. So who's this guy? Long shot specialist. MR. This is the winger. He's just swap. Okay. So this is where the winger is. So we got this player. So he's gonna be Mr. Long shot specialist. I'm just gonna. So this is Dundee. Dundee, right, short throw. Okay. And then we mimic that on the left, but we can't use the same one, right? We have to make changes. Why? Because the MR is no longer here. So you go swap ML, MR. Okay. So the taker is always going to be the defender on that side. Okay. So if we are playing a 3-man defense, it's the defender on that side or the fullback, right? So now we set this up. We got MLs, STR comes here. Oh, sorry. This guy will be fine. My target man is actually STR. So this guy attacks on the edge. Done. Okay, finished. Okay, so we go to the tactic. We see it's now a set piece takers. Long throws is always going to be the same. The throw-ins are always going to be the same players. So this is correct. And then the other left back, the other defender. Let's go to the tactic. I've been playing with Reynolds. Okay, so set piece takers. The other guy is Reynolds. What am I doing? Set piece takers, throw-ins. No. Set piece takers, you're right. Okay. Oh yeah. No wonder I can't see the defenders. Reynolds. There we go. Done. Okay. Corners. Tactics, set piece takers, corners. Have we done our attack shot? Oh my, what the hell does this look like? Oh no, this is the old one. But it still works, I guess. But this is too defensive. This is way too defensive. Okay. We'll take this guy, put him here. Take this guy, put him here. We don't need 3. What's this area reach? 17. Command of area 14. Take you out. You here. And then MR come here. Okay, done. Alright, that should work. Save. Dundee. Alright, so that's right. So we're gonna do left now. Left, Dundee corner left. Dundee corner. So we just have to change things around slightly. The defender comes here because he's on the left side. This guy should be the AMC STR. That's fine. 1 man mark is fine. This is very safe. DCL, DCs, and DCR already done. Okay, done. So this is Dundee, whatever. B. That's it. Save the corner routines. Schedule. So we have 3-4-1-2. So we had 3 wins, man. We beat. Oh, this is Hamilton, St. Johnstone, Livingstone. So now we play. Oh my goodness, we're playing Rangers. I play Rangers with this 4-4-2 DM system, right? Man, I'm gonna get nailed to the wall if I play Rangers. If I play with this tactic against Rangers, good night satellite. But you know what? We shall accept whatever result. We want to see how this tactic. Because okay, honestly, if I play against Rangers, we're gonna lose. There is no way on God's green earth we're gonna beat Rangers playing this tactic. It's just way too it's way too attacking. Rangers will punish us for giving them all that space. Let's see how many goals Rangers puts past us. This is why bespoke tactics don't work. So you have to make a change. Robbie King has agreed turns to be under 18. Okay, done. Whatever. Okay. In a low block, do you need attack duties on fullbacks in order to support play in attack? No, it's no. You don't think like that. In a low block, if you're playing a low block, what's a low block, right? So a low block is basically you're playing a compressed block, right? So now, if you are playing a low block, you're going to hit teams on the counter. So ideally, your fullbacks are not going to be the first up the pitch, right? So you want to hit teams on the counter, and you want to do it before they come back and defend. Your fullbacks are a major outlet in you creating goal scoring, or like maybe you want them to cross the ball, whatever. It's a bit too late. So while they are okay, fullbacks attack are fine. You can't rely on them. The most important ones are going to be the two strikers up top, or three, depending on how you set up for. They won't. The width comes from your own attacking width that you set up, not from the fullbacks playing there. Yeah. I think Arteta now in only 30% of what it was on forward. Yeah, man, that's true. Hey, man, how are you, Derek? Ross Maitland has agreed terms. Okay, done. So that's 2 wins on the trot, guys. Not too bad, not too bad. And now the big match against Rangers. Enough. This is gonna be it, man. We're about to get smashed sideways against a team that's miles better than us. I think Wenger is your definition of a coach, right? That created a tactic based on his players and ignored what the opposition was doing all the time. He just, because he has always been that kind of manager. He never see him talking about. He wants his players to play the best to the best of their ability, and that's him, I guess. Oh my goodness, guys, we are in trouble. Returns to full rehabilitation. Louis Nielsen is injured, man. We're gonna have to play with Mr. Slowpoke. Yeah. So we've been playing this system. We won 2 games, right? We are about to get slapped sideways by a team that is head and shoulders above us. So in most cases, I'll play something more defensive. But we also have this, but I don't want to play that. We're going to play this and we're just going to see. We're just going to, stubbornly cling on to our style of play. We're going to become very Wenger right now. Okay, so we're just going to wear the Wenger's hat. We're playing exactly the same way. We're not going to change. Okay, Ryan Edwards. See, I don't even have enough players to fill the bench with. I'm so sad. Who do you think will be the next Spurs manager? I don't know. I have no clue, man. Who wants the Spurs job? And who do you... I mean, the question isn't Spurs right now. The question is... The biggest concern right now is the Champions League, right? I think... Yeah, hooray, European Soccer League died a natural death, right? That we kind of expected it to happen. But, guys... Seriously, we are replaced with a Champions League now that is going to be running with a huge number of teams. How long are our players going to be playing for? So it looks like, there's usually a gap, right? A gap between I think it's November to about January in the current calendar when it comes to the Champions League. So teams can concentrate and rotate and keep their players fresh because of the winter period. So they get like they can make a chase for the title and so to speak, right? Look at what happened to Wolves last season when they played in Europe. They struggled. They really struggled, right? Because of the lack of depth. Look at Liverpool as well. Now we want to have more teams, a bigger league. It's all about the money anyway. So we just replaced one evil emperor with another evil emperor. Football is just too. I miss 1983. That's me. The days when we had ticket prices that were gonna, gate revenue that was equally distributed. I miss the days when we had a simpler European Cup, which was based on home and away knockout rounds. But well, guess what? In those knockout rounds, teams like Real Madrid could get knocked out. You see, like clubs like Red Star Belgrade make it to the final. So you don't see clubs like Real Madrid, Barcelona, Manchester United, Chelsea dominating the final leagues. They now can because they got the money from the Champions Leagues. And they want to change the rules of the Premier League as well. Right? They're trying to, they want to introduce a playoff structure. Have you heard the news? Have you heard the news today? So what's going to happen is this American influencing style of football in Europe is really pissing me off now. So apparently, I don't know. So it's going to be like, there's talks right now on when you determine a winner based on a fucking playoff. I'm like, what's the point? I mean, like, I thought the whole idea behind the league system was to see who was the best marathon man. Right? Because the league is a marathon, not a sprint. But now you're changing the competition itself. So there's always going to be a chance. So that you could change your entire way of playing. Right? You could go like, okay, fine. All we need to do, we got this player injured. Okay, we're just going to make sure we get into the top 4. Or, we want to avoid Manchester United. Right? This is all kinds of shit, man. Hey, we got one back against Rangers. Yeah, since 92, the Champions League died. I hate the Champions League in its current form. I don't think it's the Champions League. It's just the money bags league, man. Yeah. Don't tell me the Champions League now is better because of that. No, it was used to be a lot more exciting in the old days when it was just pure knockout rounds. No league nonsense. Because why do we have league nonsense now? Because the clubs want more money. And the Champions League authorities, they want more money, right? So everybody wants to be richer because the pie is so TV rights. But we are partly to blame as well. We as the fans, because we allowed this to happen. That's 2 times they hit the upright. Twice. Rangers are just like hitting the upright, man. They're testing the woodwork. Exactly, they want to turn. We got a lot of these American business or American owners because we got like three American owners right now, right, in the league, I think. And what they want to do is because they have this control in the NBA, they have this control in the NFL, right? So essentially, what they have is these teams are guaranteed money because they never go down. So they're used to that. They're used to muscling money away from development. So they have this. Of course we're going to develop. We got our programs to go out there and develop youth players and shit. I'm all for the glory, the glory of the beautiful game. That's it. But I'm not a big fan of the proposals of the Champions League. It's been all money in the last 15 years. What, the World Cup going to Qatar? Bullshit. Dubai, Korea, Japan. Come on. I mean, oh yeah, we want to rotate the cup because we want everybody to, get a fair shake in hosting it. Yeah, right. Right. Where's my plate from the FIFA group? It's over there. You think I don't know the shit that happens behind the doors? How do you think they get the votes? We need a new football pitch in this little old island. We have not been. We need our players to support our. You support our local footballing infrastructure, and we give you some. And we'll give you some votes. So you're saying Nagelsmann should go to Leipzig? To Chelsea. Go to Chelsea way of getting a German manager for Spurs. England should follow the German football model. Fans should own the clubs. What's wrong with that? That's exactly what should happen. And then when it comes to the Champions League, screw the Champions League. Oh, we almost put one back. Malmo FF, exactly. Malmo has been in the European Cup. Red Star Belgrade have been in the Champions League. Now what do we have? We have a bunch of wankers who just want to hold on to their money like tired old men. That's the problem with the football these days. Come on, man. Nottingham Forest got into the Champions League, European Cup, right? So you look at the clubs that made it, right? Clubs that were not expected to get there. That was the beauty of the European Cup. Now we don't have that beauty anymore. We got like who's got the most money? Oh man, my set piece routine. The short one I didn't set up. That's the short free kick routine. I did not set it up. See this? This is a mistake. And damn it. Piece of toad breath. Monitor stuff. For several I got to set up. I can bring out the 2 mLs. Okay. Then I can bring you out. You here. ML. MR. Major area. Bang. 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 I can actually put you here. Left. Stop with this guy. Stop with this. Oh, stop with the other way around. God, man, I forgot to create the defensive one. Red Star Belgrade, Stoy Bucharest, Hamburg, PSV, correct. No chance anymore. We will never see these clubs. And then they're talking about making the Champions League, more universal, allowing more clubs. Bullshit. You just want more money. You're just looking for an excuse to make people pay more for streaming. That's all. It's not. I mean, you want a bigger chance for teams to take part, right? You want, guys, we are playing quite brilliantly at the moment. It's 3-2. The game ain't over. Dundee United have made it 3-2. They pulled 2 goals behind because they have screwed things up. Oh man, what a mistake from Rangers. Okay, I was so confident we were going to lose that I didn't do all the usual stuff. Let's keep a press on them. Let's make sure these guys are tight marked. I don't believe them. Okay, come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, exactly. Not only that, I think the Super League is not the biggest issue right now. I mean, it's going to come back. Mark my words, the Super League will come back in some form. It's 3-3. Dundee United have made it 3-3 against Rangers. We came back from 3-1 down, guys. What a comeback from Dundee United. And we're talking about the European Super League. We're talking about all this. Our attention isn't even on the game. We're just talking about all that stuff. What I would like to see happen is all the 6 clubs get dock points. That's what I want to see. Dock 14 points each. Let's dock them all with points. But more important than all, let's not forget, right? What we're talking about punishing all these clubs, right? out in the wild blue yonder, what we have currently going on for us is a situation where the Champions League is going to be so diluted with matches, right? We're going to have so many matches. The chances are the rights fees are going to go up, right? We will end up paying more in terms of access to the Champions League, and then yeah, that's how I should have done it, right? That's how I should have defended it the first time. Come on, McNulty is brought down in the box. Ref, what's wrong with you? Guys, you are playing brilliantly. McNulty, oh no, come on boys, get back. Yes, no! Go. Quick, through the ball, Shankland is through. It's the guys, 3-1 down. It's 4-3. One down. Dundee United have done that. Come on, guys. Oh, this is the best day. The best way. It's McNulty. In play back to the keeper. McGregor forced to Yedlin. They're under pressure. Come on, boys. Dundee United are doing it. Rangers. Fuchs plays it short to Powers. Powers takes it. Yeah. Okay, let's not get too excited. Let's do all the things we're supposed to do. I know there's still time, right? Right. The time is almost done. But I don't know why I'm pressing, guys. Seriously, I don't know why I'm pressing. Okay, we're gonna make a change now. We have to bring this heart down here, guys. I've just been told. Let's see my pulse. Not too bad, 80 beats per minute. Okay, that's not too bad. I thought it was gonna be worse. Okay, all right. What do we do? We don't make any more changes. No, we do make a change. We're going to young Louis appear to waste time. Okay, come on. But you know the referee's just gonna add that on. Come on, McGregor, kick the ball. Ref, look at the time. Look at the clock. Look at the watch. Come on. We got you a Tribus watch. All the way from Liverpool. Sproul, take it out, man. Take it out. Go. Go all the way. Sproul. You heard of time wasting before, right? Dundee United. I came into this match. Alright, prepared to lose because we lost to them 2-1, right? We never stood a chance in the first game. But what a match this turned out to be. But they also they made a mistake. But we bounced back, man. We bounced back in this match. What a win. We bounced back because two things I did, right? First thing I did was I forgot to do OIs. Once I realized this match had a chance, 3-1. Hey, let's do the OIs. What's the second thing that I did? I fixed the set pieces. The indirect wide free kick was not set up properly. And guess what? It's still not, because I was so excited. I don't think I got it done. Yep. I didn't set it up. Look, it's not been set up. I got it perfect. I did it perfectly well just now. I forgot to set it up, man. Oh man, what a day. Dundee United have done it. Rangers got FM. What a match. What a match. We've got to settle back now. Dundee United 3-1 down. Man, what a game. How do you punish the clubs without punishing the fans? Exactly. You can't punish the clubs without punishing the fans, which is the reason why right now one of the reasons why I'm like sitting, like going out there and saying things like, even if we dock 14 points off the clubs or European Soccer League, right? We have to accept what's coming. Yeah, so there's more to this. Because of the Champions League, we're gonna end up in trouble. Yeah, I don't know. I think we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I think that what I want to see is, UEFA or lobby will ban the class in any involved with the owners and governments. At the moment, there is like ownership. There's cooperation between owners and governments in Spain. Why can't there be cooperation with the owners and government in England? That's a problem, you know. Firestorm, let's see if I did save it earlier. Firestorm, I don't even know. Is it Firestorm? Oh my goodness. I don't know which date this is. I don't think I renamed it though. It's the problem, you got so many versions of this tactic. Wait, hold on. What's this called? Firestorm attacking version 2. Load. Oh, here goes nothing. It definitely wasn't this tactic. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I'm in trouble, man. What a result for us. Ooh-wee. What a result for us. Man, I'm in cloud 9, man. I'm in cloud 9 right now. Cloud just 9. I don't really like so much government interference, full stop. Yeah, nobody wants government interference. Dundee United, man. I'm on cloud 9 with Dundee United right now. I really am. Just like, look, I was the only thing I did right with this save, right? Today's tactic was very, very simple. Okay, we still look, we are making a chase for it, no, at the top. The only difference, okay, I gotta fix throw-ins, definitely, right? Okay, the only difference I made to this tactic, okay, only change was this triple S. Because I realized, right, that if I ask my players to dribble more, we're gonna lose. Because I have so many attacking duties, I should dribble less, not dribble more. Because we're playing structured. So, and then I changed these two from being defend duties to stoppers and one cover. So it's a very aggressive defense. So these guys will have to step up. If they step up early, we win the ball, that's fine. At least when they step up early, it's just that, chances are it's only one defender. So most of my goals are going to come off, transition events. But what a day, man. Our Firestorm tactic. Hamilton beaten, St. Johnstone beaten, Livingstone beaten, and then Rangers beaten. Well, we can't say that this tactic doesn't concede goals. It does. But what a match. 8 on target, over 12. Our conversion rate is actually better than theirs. Our conversion rate is much better than theirs. Even though they had more shots, but their conversion rate is much more lower, right? Their shot on target percentage is 10 over 19. Ours is 8 over 12, right? But we almost, if you look at all the stats, right? Yeah, I'm just happy. Dundee United 3-1 down against Rangers. This is it. There's no better moment to go chill. It's the best time to say c'est la vie. It's time to dial down the stream on a high, sit down, have a Coke and a smile. I'm gonna go have a Coke and a smile and probably think about how I'm definitely going to cut this up into a highlight, right? Definitely going to cut this up into a highlight. It was partly tactical, but that was only later. But to be honest with you, they made a mistake, right, at the back. We put so much pressure on their back line. They also made a mistake at the back when their to allow us back into the game. We were 3-1 down. That 3-2 was the decider for us because they made a mistake at the back line. We got back 3-2, and from that moment onwards, it was a fight to the finish. That's why we made the changes. Yeah, Luis Nielsen is brilliant. Yeah, he's an under the radar wonderkid. You got bravery issues in your team. I mean, I think one of the biggest issues you can have in this game, to be honest with you, is to have a side with players who've got bravery issues. Yeah, it's a problem. It's a problem, man. But guys, I want to thank everybody for popping in on today's stream, because right now I just want to go and I just want to soak the moment, wear my Dundee United jersey around the house, because I should have worn it, but it's a good thing I didn't wear it. I didn't want to. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I was so nervous before this game. I had consigned us to a defeat. Really, honestly, that was like, I'm going to lose this game. I'm going to lose this game. There's no way I'm going to win this. Guess what? Rangers have to think twice before they come to our little stadium the next time. You can't take us lightly anymore. We did it. So I thank everybody for coming in on today's stream. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. Each one of you have a phenomenal weekend. Once again, thanks for the support, and to those guys who have joined me on our Patreon channel, who asked basically how do you join our Discord, right? So our Discord is basically open to YouTube members of the Busternet channel, the other side, and also to guys who are supporting me on Patreon, in case you want to support the channel in one way or the other. Yeah, there are lots of experiments that we're doing, but I'm gonna have to explain the logic behind this tactic one of these days. The Firestorm system is a system I don't really use very often. I don't show people the tactic very often, but as you can see, it's bangers, man, for goals. So you guys take care, have a good one. I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.